Alright, good evening everyone. Welcome to the Maritime Fusion Net. Before we get started, do we have any emergency or priority traffic for the net? Hi, this is Victor Echo 1 Charlie Alpha. My name is Robert, and I will be your net controller. Just stand by here. My monitor decided to stop working. Alright, there we go. This net meets every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Atlantic Time in the CQ Maritime's room 60207. That is open to all amateurs in the Maritime provinces and is scheduled for 1 hour. That is also being live streamed on YouTube. Look for the channel called Rob V1RMJ, Rob Victor Echo 1 Romeo Mike Juliet, so that everyone can follow along with the net and participate in the chat room. Amateurs will be called in by province. When you check in, give us your call sign using proper phonetics, please. After maritime stations are called in, stations from outside the area will have a chance to check in. A reminder that due to a delay in the system, key up for a second or two before transmitting and keep the PTT button on for a second after your transmission is finished. Before we get started, do we have any announcements for the net? Any announcements for the net? All right, not hearing any, so we will now get underway, and of course we will be starting with short time or mobile stations only, please. Please call now.
Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray, VE1FOX.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima, VE9 BAL.
Okay, so far for short time and mobiles, I have VY2 Golf Foxtrot, VE1 Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray, and VE9 Papa Alpha Lima. Were there any other stations?
Victor Echo 1, Alpha Bravo X-Ray.
Golf Charlie, handheld, short time.
Also added VE1 Alpha Sierra and VE1 Alpha Bravo X-Ray. One more try for short time and mobiles.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie, short time, handheld.
Alright, and I also added VE9 Golf Charlie in there as well. Alright, just a second here. We're going to get started. Since that station's short time and handheld, that last station there, why don't we call him in? Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie. Gordon, come on in.
Good evening there, Rob. E1 Charlie Alpha VE9 GC handheld. Yeah, just a quick pop in there this evening. Took 3 tries, but that's okay. 3rd time was the charm. Yeah, just can't hang around there this evening. I got some things on the go, and the voice is kind of acting up this evening. Just wanted to pop in and say good evening, and I don't think I'm going to be on next Wednesday night unless I remote in, because I'm going to be up in the wilds of Newfoundland. VE1 Charlie Alpha VE9 GC 730.
VE9GC, VE1 COK. Gordon, well, thanks for coming in, and safe travels there. I heard you say Newfoundland. Take care. Next station, VY2 Golf Foxtrot. George, come on in.
Well, good evening, Robert, and everybody in the net, and thank you for doing the net. Well, kind of an eventful day. I did some database work on my other obsession, soon to end, I hope, motorsport. Anyway, not much coming up tomorrow except grocery day. So I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll certainly look forward to the net that next Wednesday. Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
VY2 Golf Foxtrot, VE1CA. All right, George. Well, thanks for checking in, and have a great evening, 7-3. Next, VE1 Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray. Curtis, come on in.
Hey, Victor Echo 1, Golf Alpha. With the Maritime Fusion Net, Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray here in 3 Mile Plains. Well, good evening to you, Robert. Good evening to all the other operators on this evening. I call you another hot day here in 3 Mile Plains. 38 degrees this afternoon and 32 degrees holding her right there now. My God, it's muggy out there. No breeze, no wind, no nothing. The breeze is only hot here. Anyways, I guess that's going to last for a little bit longer, I guess. So with that, I guess we'll set back. We have company here on Wednesday, day after bingo night, so that's usually why we checked in early. Anyway, with that, Robert, thanks for calling me in. Thanks for doing that. And we'll give it back to you there for this evening. So have a great evening. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha, with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray here in 3 Mile Plains. 7-3, Robert. Again, have a great evening. VE1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray, Claire. 7-3.
VE1 FOX, VE1C. All right, Chris, thanks for the check-in. Oh, we're sitting at 28, and we have a high of 29 here, and well, the humidity is 74%, so that makes for a humidex there. I don't have that up here in front of me. We do have a little breeze, which is also kind of nice today. But yeah, that's hot. This hot weather, it looks like it's supposed to break by, I think I seen Saturday or Sunday. So fingers crossed on that. Anyway, have a great evening, 7-3. Next station, Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima. Paul, come on in.
Yeah, VE1 Charlie Alpha. This is VE9 BAL. How you doing there, Robert, and everybody else on the net? And my neighbor there, Gord, there down the road. Yeah, 29 degrees. I don't know what the humidex must be over 30, but that's for sure. But other than that, she's July. Let's enjoy because she's going to go by quick enough. Anyway, you guys all take care. Have a great week ahead. V9 PAL.
V9PL, VE1C. All right, Paul, well, thanks for the check-in, and have a great evening, 7-3. Next, VE1 Alpha Sierra. Terry, come on in.
Good evening, Rob, from VE1 Alpha Sierra in Pugwash. And could you also add VA1 SIS for Sue? We're trying to get some stuff done around the house and the yard. So thanks for looking after the net tonight. VE1 Alpha Sierra.
VE1 Alpha Sierra, VE1 Sierra Terry. Well, thanks for checking in, and a good evening to Sue there as well. You take care, 7-3. And next on the list is VE1 Alpha Bravo X-Ray. Guy, come on in.
Good evening there, Rob. 7-3's all. Yeah, we got company, Rob, so I can't stick around, so we'll just throw our name in there for the count. So 7-3 all. Victor Echo 1 Alpha Bravo X-Ray.
VE1 Alpha Bravo X-Ray, VE1 Sierra Guy. Well, thanks for checking in, and have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Okay, that is on the list for our short time stations. So we're going to open it up now by province, and we'll start with PEI. So any Prince Edward Island stations that would like to check in to the net, please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Alpha India Charlie.
Okay, so far I got VE1 AIC. Any other stations on the island, please call now.
Victor Yankee 2, Charlie Golf Alpha Mobile.
Okay, and we added VY2 Charlie Golf Papa in the mobile. We'll take that station first. VY2 Charlie Golf Papa. Go ahead.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and I'll end that there this evening. It's Rodney over here in Prince Edward Island. Victor Yankee 2, Charlie Golf Alpha in the mobile. No, beautiful night. It's in 27 here in the dashboard, and just getting ready to for ball to finish up there. And we'll hopefully head off to the home to the cool QT8. So we'll say 7-3 for now. This is Victor Yankee 2, Charlie Golf Alpha mobile.
VY2 Charlie Golf Alpha VE1C. All right, Rodney, you must be playing tricks on me. The radio had Charlie Golf Alpha, but I'm pretty sure you had Charlie Golf Papa, and it looks like those are both yours, or someone has the same name with that call sign. So great stuff. Thanks for checking in, and have yourself a good evening, 7-3. And now we'll go to VE1 Alpha India Charlie. Come on in, Ron.
Yeah, good evening, Rob and all the net. Like you say, a beautiful evening. 25 over here on its way down. Just having a quick look at the repeater site down east, and it got up to 42 today, so a little bit cooler than previous days of the week. Some pretty stinging hot days of high humidity. Nice cooler evenings for the rest of the week, we hope. You want the AIC?
VE1 AIC, VE1C. All right, Ron, thanks for the check-in. And yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, too. The sooner the better for it to cool down a little bit would be great. You have yourself a great evening, 7-3. All right, now we will go to New Brunswick. Looking for New Brunswick stations that would like to check in to the Maritime Fusion Net, please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo, Charlie, Lima.
Okay, I have a VE1 Bravo Charlie Lima. Any other New Brunswick stations, please call now.
here at the cottage.
We also got part of the transmission there from VE1WAN. Got you on the list there. Okay, that's the first of only a couple calls there in New Brunswick, but hey, we'll take who we can get here. Let's see, VE1 Bravo Charlie Lima. Just 1 second here. I'll put this in the log here correctly. All right, Steve, come on in.
Yeah, very good evening, Rob, and everybody on the net this evening. And you got the name correct. I'm in Fredericton. I'm one of the older Brunswick VE1s and kept my call. Won't say much about the weather. I guess that's been covered. It's quiet here at the moment. I've had company on and off for the last week or so, and everybody's out this evening, so it's quiet. I'm taking advantage of the situation. That's it. Enough out of me. Back to you, Rob, V1 VCL.
V1 VCL, VE1CA. All right, Steve. Well, hey, glad you were able to get some quiet time there and also check into that. Good to hear you. You have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And next we'll go to VE1 Whiskey India November. Peter, come on in. All right, gonna try that one more time. Victor Echo 1, Whiskey India November. Peter, come on in. All right, nothing heard there. We're gonna now move to Nova Scotia. Any stations here in Nova Scotia would like to check in, please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima.
Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor, V1 KUV.
Victor Echo 1, Lima Alpha Uniform Mobile.
V1 GUI. Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta.
All right, I have so far Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima, a VE1 Kilo Echo Victor, VE1 Lima Alpha Uniform. It may have been Victor here. I can't read my scribbles. I think it's LAU. We'll correct that. Mobile, I'll be calling you in first here shortly. Next, VE1 Golf Uniform Yankee, VE1 Charlie Tango, and a VE1 Echo Papa Delta. Any Nova Scotia stations I may have missed, please try again. All right, I'll take that mobile station. If it's Lori, if not, correct me if I'm wrong. I got VE1 Lima Alpha Uniform Mobile. Come on in.
Well, good evening, Rob. Everybody on frequency. Yes, it is right. VE1 LAU, Lima Alpha Uniform. Beautiful day, of course, like everyone's talking about there. Thanks for calling me in. It's not like things are working right along there for you. It's been a while since we talked, but always good to hear you. 73 VE1 LAU mobile.
Yeah, V1LU, VE1C. All right, Lori, thanks for checking. Yeah, it's been a while there. I forgot your voice there for a minute. Great to hear you there. Hope you're doing well, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3. And now we'll go to VE1 Juliet Bravo Lima. Jim, come on in.
VE1 Charlie Alpha and the Maritime Fusion at VE1 JBL. Good evening, Robert, and Lori before me there, and Kevin after me, and a beautiful day out here at the cabin here. I took Wendy down to Halifax today there. She's off to Newfoundland for a couple of weeks to see her sister there, so me and the animals are going to look after the place here for the next 2 weeks here. But I have a lot of stuff to barbecue, and I have stews ready to go, and I have other stuff. So I don't think I'm going to want, that's for sure. Anyways, very good, Robert. Thanks very much for calling me in there, and have a good net. Look forward to the recap afterwards. VE1 Charlie Alpha from VE1 JBL. Jim Open Ignition 73.
VE1 JBL, VE1C. All right, Jim, holding down the fort there. Great stuff, and good to hear you. And thanks for checking in. Have a great evening. 7-3. And here's someone else I haven't heard on the radio for a little bit. V1 Kilo Echo Victor. Kevin, come on in.
Yeah, very good evening, Rob. V1 Charlie Alpha for the Wednesday night Fusion Net. V1 Kilo Echo Victor. Very good evening, and good evening to Jim, and going out the door there, and good evening to Lori there as well, and all the others there coming up there as well. Beautiful day here as well, I guess. Certainly was really nice, that's for sure. We still waiting for our buddies there over in Allac to let me know to go and pick up my truck. I dropped off the U-Haul there this morning or whatever at lunchtime, and so hopefully Haylox will be calling fairly soon. Anyway, that's about it from here. Thanks for doing the net, of course. Thanks for calling us in, and it's always good to hear you guys there for sure. V1 Charlie Alpha, V1 KEV, 7-3.
V1 KEV, VE1C. All right, Kevin, great to hear you there this evening, and hopefully you get that truck back soon. 7-3 for now. Next station is Victor Echo 1 Golf Uniform Yankee. Joe, come on in.
VE1CA, VE1GUY. Good evening there, Rob. Good evening to all on frequencies here on the Fusion Net here tonight. Yeah, no, everybody's saying a good day. I guess it's a good day here also. We had 24 degrees. Now, right now, we still got 23. So I guess we're in a little bit cooler than a lot of the places that's inland more. We're kind of outskirts here on the island, and the breeze happened to go through. A lot of foggy times. But it was foggy there this morning, but once the sun got up above us here, I guess he kind of melted things down a wee bit. Other than that, we got wall-to-wall sunshine here now, a good bright sun. Of course, it's a little hazy above, but the sun's peeling through, so it makes it pretty good. Thanks for calling me in now, Rob. Enjoy the rest of the evening. V1GUR.
V1GY, VE1CA. All right, Joe, thanks for checking in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3. Next, we have Victor Echo 1 Charlie Tango. Robert, come on in.
V1CA, V1CG returning. Good evening to you, Mike. All on frequency. Sounded good as usual, my friend. And I'm out on the balcony, but I'm soon going to be going in for air-conditioned air. This is still, boys, let's just say I should bring a towel with me every time I come out here, because I seem to sweat a few buckets. Well, hopefully maybe we could lose some weight that way. Anyway, look forward to everyone's check-in tomorrow morning there with the Maritime 2-meter wake-up nip. And Hey, everyone, have yourselves a great and safe evening. We'll catch you later. Back to you, Rob. VE1CA, VE1CT, 73.
VE1CT, VE1C. All right, Robert, thanks for checking in and have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And the next station I have is Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta. Edwin, come on in.
This is VE1CA, VE1EPD. Well, March, just giving you a check-in like everywhere else. Foggy this morning, and this afternoon the sun came out, still out, so I'm just going to report in, and afterwards go back outside and take some fresh air. Hope you get lots of checks. VE1CA, VE1EPD, 7-3.
VE1 EPD, VE1C. All right, Edwin. Well, thanks for the check-in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. All right, that is the bottom of the list. So now we will look for stations outside the Maritimes next before we wrap back around here. So any stations outside the Maritimes that would like to check in, please call now. And one more try for stations outside the Maritimes. Please call now. All right, let's go back to PEI and see if we can get a few more stations. Any station from PEI that would like to check in, please call now. Okay, let's try New Brunswick again. Any New Brunswick stations that haven't got to check in yet, please call now.
Echo Alpha. Charlie Golf Lima. VE9 CGL.
Victor Echo 9.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Charlie Alpha Portable, VE9 MCA Portable.
VE1W portable. VE1WIN portable.
Okay, so far, I've seen VE9 Victor Echo Alpha in there. I have a VE9 Charlie Golf Lima, VE9 Charlie Uniform Bravo, a VE9 Mike Charlie Alpha Portable, and again, VE1 WIN. Let's take those portables first. I'll start with the first one here, VE9 Mike Charlie Alpha. Mike, come on.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 Charlie Alpha with the Maritime Fusion Net, Victor Echo 9 Mike Charlie Alpha Portable. Good morning, good evening, Robert. Good evening to everybody on the net. Yeah, just thought about the net that I was kind of busy and went for dental surgery today, so I'm supposed to be doing the net, the Chief Canada net at 10 o'clock there, so I think I'll be able to do it. So anyway, yeah, beautiful day, nice and warm, and just listening to the net there, and have yourself a great day, everybody, and a great week coming up. 7-3, Robert, doing a good job there.
thanks for calling me in. And hi to Vern also. And Don, UB, and Peter, Wayne. 73, VE1CA, VE9CA portable, 73.
VE9, Mike Charlie Alpha, VE1CA. All right, Mike, thanks for the check-in, and have yourself a great evening, 7-3. All right, let's try Peter again here. VE1, Whiskey, India, November. Go ahead, Peter.
It's a very hot day here. It's still hot. Go back to you, Rob. I'm not going to keep it because I don't know what's going on, but it's not working right. So just fill up and serious.
VE1WN, VE1C. All right, Peter, not sure if you heard me the other time you tried there earlier. But anyway, you were a little broken up too, this transmission, but I think I heard everything there. Anyway, hopefully things are going to cool off there, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Now let's see if we can go all the way up in Pulvern in here. VE9, VEA, come on in.
Yeah, VE1, Charlie Alpha, Maritime Fusion Net Control. Good evening, Rob. Good evening to all fine, upstanding hams on frequency there for sure. My voice is not too good right now. I don't know why. All of a sudden it kind of went a little weird, but it'll straighten out probably before the week's out and go from there. Anyhow, Rob, we did great tonight. We got in on the first try and so things are looking up that way too. As long as the node keeps working, we'll be all set for the net and be able to continue right straight through. If not, not much I can do about it because it's too hard for me to get back up this time of the night if the node acts up and reboot it. So we'll go from there. Anyhow, just coming in quick to make a quick mark for you and wish everybody on frequency for sure a fine evening and all fine, outstanding, upstanding hams on frequency. A fine evening and a great wake-up coming tomorrow. 7-3 to all, 88 to ladies, a special load to the scanner listeners, and we'll turn it back to you. VE1, Charlie Alpha, Net Control, VE9, Victor Echo Alpha. 7-3 is all, thanks for doing that and calling me here one more time, putting up with my fools one more time, Rob, and hopefully we'll be able to get next week to activate the airways again. 7-3 everybody, bye-bye.
V9, Victor Echo Alpha, VE1C. All right, Vern. Well, thanks for checking in. You were sounding good there this evening. You're coming in great, and it's always great to hear you. 7-3, take care. Let's see. The next station I have is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Golf Lima. Jermaine, come on in.
Good evening, Rob, and everybody else on the Maritime Fusion Net. I'm not going to speak long because the reception is not good. Can't hear anybody. I'm hearing some words of the people that are speaking, and sometimes I'm losing them, so I don't know if it's my end or it's yours, but have a nice evening to all. And 7-3 all around from VE9 Charlie Golf Lima.
VE9 Charlie Golf Lima, VE1CA. All right, well, thanks for checking in tonight, and have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And next we got Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo. Dawn, come on in.
Victor Echo 1 Charlie Alpha. This is Victor Echo 9 Charlie Uniform Bravo here on handheld
Evening, Rob, and good evening to everybody on the Fusion Net net tonight. Mike going out the door ahead of us here, and Vern and whatnot. Hi to you fellas. Anyway, no real traffic, just a simple check-in, say hi, midweek, hump day, I guess, as they say. So anyway, have a great remainder of the week, Rob, and thanks for calling me in, and 73 to all. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha. This is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo.
VE9, Charlie Uniform Bravo, VE1CA. All right, Donald, thanks for checking in, and have yourself a great evening, 7-3. All right, now we're at the bottom of the list, and now we're going to do our second round of Nova Scotia stations. Anybody in Nova Scotia that hasn't had a chance to check in yet, now's your time. Please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Hotel Alpha Papa, Mobile, V1 HAP Mobile.
Victor Echo 3, Alpha Charlie, Portable, VE3 AC.
All right, I have a VE1 Hotel Alpha Papa and a VE3 Alpha Charlie. Might have been mobile or portable. I didn't hear the end there, but anyway, that'll be the next station after the first one there. That's mobile. Is there any other Nova Scotia stations out there that would like to check in? Please call now. All right, I got top of the list, Victor Echo 1, Hotel Alpha Papa. Happy, come on in.
V1 Charlie Alpha and the Wednesday night Fusion Net. V1 HAP Mobile. Evening to all on frequency and all any scanner listeners. I'm just on my way back from playing around the Gulf. Didn't start off too good, but it ended up it got better as it went. So I guess that's not bad. So just on my way home, nice and sunny here. Don't know what the temperature is. My vehicle doesn't have a temperature gauge in it. Used to, but it doesn't work. So I guess it must be in the mid-20s for sure. So that's about it. Just being a check-in for the net and say 7-3s and 88s to one and all, and we'll catch you later on. VE1CA from VE1 HAP Mobile.
VE1 HAP Mobile, VE1CA. All right, happy. Well, thanks for checking in, and well, good to hear your day went well. Probably pretty warm out there. 7-3. Have a great evening. All right, the next station I have is Victor Echo 3, Alpha Charlie. Frank, come on in.
Well, good evening. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha, Victor Echo 3, Alpha Charlie. And yeah, great to hear everyone on the East Coast. We're presently having a rainstorm, and it sort of passed us by, but I'm thinking it's going to come back again just by the way the clouds are going here. But I'm outside. It doesn't matter. I'm outside, and I'm on the barbecue and making supper. It is around 6, whatever. I didn't even look at the time. We're about an hour behind you.
So a little on the late side, but hey, that's what happens when you work till 5:30. But I did want to barbecue, so even in the rain, I stood out here, die hard, and was hoping for it to stop, and it has slowed down. So it's all great. So anyways, not much more to report from here. Just glad that you picked me up, and nice to hear everyone. So back to net control, VE1 Charlie Alpha, Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie. Waving a hand, saying 73s to all my friends.
Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie, VE1CA. All right, Frank, well, thanks for the check-in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3. All right, that's on the list. That's been round 2 of the Maritime, so we're going to open it up now to anyone, anywhere that would like to check into the net before we close things down this evening. Anyone, anywhere, please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Papa India, November, V1 Carrion Mobile.
VE1OL, VE1 Oscar Lima.
All right, so far I got VE1 Papa India November mobile and a VE1 Oscar Lima. Any other stations anywhere, please call now. All right, let's get to the top of the list. VE1 Papa India November mobile. Come on in, Bert.
Good evening, everyone. Not much to report. Still 29 degrees up in Edmonton, northern New Brunswick. It was nice, heavy, muggy, hot day today, and not much else. No rain today, but there was some just a bit around. So, best trees all around, and have a good one. See you in Jan.
VE1 PIN, VE1 CRE. Bert, thanks for the check-in. Our temperatures, we dropped a degree here in an hour. It's on its way down, which is going to be nice. Cool off a little bit there tonight. Thanks for checking in, and have a great evening, 7-3. And next is a Victor Echo 1 Oscar Lima. Aubrey, come on in.
The E1CA and the net, the E1OL. Hello, everybody. Nice to be here. I just turned the radio on. I just came upstairs from being on the Maritime Net, and this is net night in the Maritimes, I guess. I was on the White Cane Net before that. Anyway, nothing to report. Beautiful day. It was kind of overcast during the morning, or at least maybe we were slightly fog-bound, but by late morning, early afternoon, the sun came out and it was a lovely day. It's, in Fahrenheit, it's 77 degrees here right now, and quite a breeze blowing, but nice sunny sky still, so hopefully it's going to be another nice day tomorrow. So I hope you've had a good net. I don't know how many you've had so far, but I hope it was a good one, and I'll just wish everybody a good night and a good rest of the week. So back to you, VE1OL.
VE1OL, VE1C. All right, Aubrey, well, thanks for the check-in, and have yourself a great evening, 7-3. All right, bottom of the list again. Let's put out another call for anybody, anywhere, before we wrap things up here. Anyone, anywhere that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net, please call now. All right, let's issue our second last call. Second last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. Anyone, anywhere, please call now. All right, let's move on to our last call. Last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. Please call now. All right, not hearing anything. We will now declare the net closed. We had a total of 25 check-ins tonight. Would like to thank all the amateurs for checking in tonight. Want to also thank the owners of the repeaters and nodes who linked in tonight for helping us expand the area for local hams to check in. For more information about the Maritime Fusion Net, go to the Moncton and Area ARC website at www.maarc.ca. That's Mike Alpha Alpha Romeo Charlie Charlie Alpha, and click on Club Activities/Nets. Now that the net is concluded, the CQ Maritime's room is now open for general use. This is Victor Echo 1 Charlie Alpha signing off. Good night all.